3, 2, 1. Testing 1, 2. Breaking news, Dan McCafferty, lead singer of Nazareth, has passed away. It all starts now. Don't touch that dial. Just in right now, Dan McCafferty, lead singer of Nazareth, has passed away. I am Stefan. You're on Artist on Record. And if it's your first time here, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when we show up for any other breaking news that you might miss, or you want to hear what's going on in the world of rock and roll. But right now, just in, singer of Nazareth, Dan McCafferty, has passed away. It was released right this second, about an hour ago. We just found this out, and just want to bring this news to you. If you know the band Nazareth, the rock band Nazareth, Dan co-wrote some of the big hits for Nazareth, including Broken Down Angel, Bad Bad Boy, and he had released 3 solo albums. Dan passed away and November 8, 2022, at the young age of 76 years old. And welcome that you're here. Let's see who's in the chat. Anybody here? If I can't see your comments, forgive me. But if you're here, let us know you're here. Let me know your favorite Nazareth song as well. If you know the rock band Nazareth, Dan was born from Scotland. And his influence, Little Richard, Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Otis Redding. He became one of the founding members of Nazareth in 1968. And he has appeared on all of Nazareth's albums up to 2014, toured with them for 45 years. And like I said, he co-wrote some of the biggest hits. On August 29th, 2013, Dan did announce retirement from touring with the band due to health issues. We had Mike Monroe on here, and Michael Monroe of Hanoi Rocks fame actually spoke about what an influence Dan was to his music. And I'm going to put the clip of that up here for you guys. Chuck Shute, good to see you over here, my friend. There's Chuck. Very, very sad news. Laurel, rest in peace. Let's go through the comments here. Xandra, this sucks. It's a legend of rock and roll. And Debbie loves Nazareth. Oh, no, I love Nazareth. Yep, it's Cindy. Very sad. That's right. Very sad. But here's an interview with Mike Monroe. It was a question from Eric Singer. You guys might know my friend Eric from Kiss. And here is how important Nazareth was to Michael Monroe. Check it out. Fans want to know. Eric Singer from Kiss. He wants to know, well, you're a fan of Nazareth, and of course, what made you pick Not Faking It for your solo record?
Of course, I was a huge fan of Nazareth. That was one of my favorite bands, and I always have been. Dan McCafferty is one of the greatest singers of all time. It's incredible, the sound, and obviously a big influence on Axl Rose. And Axl told me himself back in the day. So yeah, Nazareth, one of the first bands I got into. I mean, I think to me they're as important as the Rolling Stones, with the original singer. You know, with
yes.
I've heard that they keep playing now without Dan McCafferty, and it's I think Dan McCafferty, you know, is it's an important part of the band to me, anyways. Yeah. Fantastic band, amazing. I posted some stuff when we played at a festival with Dan McCafferty. Unfortunately, he's not very well. He's can't sing that well anymore. But we saw him at this festival, and I posted a bunch of links to Nazareth, my favorite Nazareth songs. I've turned so many people onto Nazareth that you'd be surprised. Really a huge fan of Nazareth. They're one of my favorite bands of all time.
Sure. One of the favorites.
With Dan McCafferty singing. That's
huge
cool.
fan. Yeah.
I would say my favorite Nazareth album was Loud and Proud, which Not Faking It yourself, and Hair of the Dog, of course, Razamanaz, and Close Enough for Rock and Roll, and Rampant, and many more. The Boogaloo album has got some great stuff too. A really, exceptional band.
And Eric is also a big fan of your band, Demolition 23. Yeah,
He's
that was
like,
Mike
"Oh, yeah."
Monroe right there. And Michael Monroe, big influence on him, and I'm sure a lot of others. And he did say Axl Rose, Debbie, and little hearts and tears over there. Good to see everybody here right now. But yeah, I guess he had collapsed on stage, Dan. Um, I guess it was an article written, and let's see over here when this article was written. I'm shown here. If I could pull this up for you guys, when he made his announcement, I'm not sure the date of this, but he had passed. He's been ill for quite some time, and he had said he didn't have a stroke when he was collapsed on stage, but apparently he was ill for quite some time. And this was just released. So if you're just tuning in right now, we're talking about Dan McCafferty, lead singer of the band Nazareth, Love Hurts, and many other songs, Hair of the Dog. But he wrote hits, Broken Down Angel, Bad Bad Boy. He had released 3 solo records, and he was married with 2 children. He has passed away at the young age of 76. Thank you for all tuning in at the moment. That was Michael Monroe speaking. If you missed it, watch it back. You could watch the full episode. I'll make sure I put a link above here for Michael Monroe's interview, and you can hear the full interview right there. But if you're tuning in, Dan McCafferty of Nazareth has passed away. I am Stefan. This is the news today. Sorry to break that sad news. Our condolences to his friends and family. We're with you. And remember, everybody, it's only rock and roll. We love it. And remember, who loves you, baby? We do. Debbie says too many legends are passing away at this time. Yeah, that is true, Debbie. Very true. At the moment, put on your records, listen to some Nazareth. Remember the good music he's given you. And until then, everybody, who loves you, baby? We do. I'll catch you all later. Alrighty. Thank you for the good music, Dan. Rest in peace.